All right, so we're going to be learning the yellow cross. All right, the yellow cross. This is going to be kind of a fast video. If you want to fast forward to the middle to the actual yellow cross part to solve the yellow, there's two steps. First, we're going to do push, push, pull, or push, 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 pull, 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 and then that will give us a yellow cross, but then we have to get a perfect yellow cross, and then we free the bird. So if you're on the step of just trying to get the yellow cross, watch this part. Otherwise, fast forward right now till you get to the yellow cross already, and we'll show you how to free the bird. But I'm going to do them both on one video, okay? So what has just happened is you have just solved the middle. Yay! Okay? You just solved the middle part, and now we have to do the yellow cross. When you get the middle solved and you check the top, the most common thing you're going to see is some type of L. That L has to be backwards, okay? So this is not going to work unless the L is backwards like this. All right, so make sure your L is backwards. All right, now what we're going to do is 3 pushes and 3 pulls. Now what I mean by a push and a pull is, look, I'm holding it in my left hand. I'm going to push with my thumb. I'm going to push the face. Look at when I re-grip it, you see how my hand's over here on the right? I'm going to push the right, and look at my thumb's already there. I'm going to push the top. So it was push, 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 and then I'm going to pull all the whites back. You see white here? I'm going to pull white back. There's a white in the back right there. I'm going to pull the white back, and I'm going to pull the white back. And what you'll go from is you'll go from the L to a line. It always goes L, line, cross. L, line, cross. So I have the line. I'm going to do the same thing again. Push, 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 pull, pull, pull. So I push the face. I go to the right. I push the right. I push the top. I pull the white down. See how there's a white back there? I pull the white back to the white, and I pull. So it is push, 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 pull, pull, pull. Okay? So, pausing the video here, not for Jack, our wonderful filmer, Jack Lindsay. I'm just doing this big, pause here so that when you're going through the video, you can see that you're looking at my face again, which means you could just fast forward to my face. Okay? Because now we're going to be solving. Now that we have a yellow cross, do you see how we have a yellow cross? Yes, we have extra yellows here, but because we have a yellow cross, we can now solve the whole yellow, okay? But this is going to be free the bird. All right, so starting with free the bird, there's a bunch of patterns you could get. If you get this pattern right here, where there's just the one yellow sticking out, the yellow has to be facing this way. It has to be facing to the left, okay? Now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to hold the Rubik's Cube like this, and we're going to do what's called free the bird. We're pretending like the white down here, there's a bird in this yellow cage, or I'm sorry, in this orange cage here. It doesn't matter what color that is. There's just a bird in this cage. So you're going to open the cage. Look, there's the bird. The bird flies. Here's the cage. Close the cage. The bird flies again. Remember, he's back here now, the bird. Open the cage and let the bird fly back in. Then close the cage. Okay, now your pattern looks like this. But we want a perfect cross with no extra yellows. So I need to get rid of this yellow now. How? Free the bird. Look, open the cage. There's the bird. Bird flies. Close the cage. Bird flies. Open the cage. Bird flies back in. And now we have a perfect cross. Okay? Now, one more thing. Sorry, one more thing. Let's say we did this. Just ignore this part. I just want to show you one thing. Sometimes you might have a different pattern. Remember, what if you just had this pattern? Your goal is to get no extra yellows in the corners. You see, no extra yellows. So if there's ever an extra yellow, it has to be down in this corner, in your right hand bottom corner when you free the bird. And then that will get rid of that piece to give you, remember, the perfect cross. So again, open, bird flies, close, bird flies, open, let the bird back in. Okay, and now it went back to this pattern, sorry. That's just my fault. What would we do? Remember, this would be the yellow. This won't always happen to you. Sorry about this part. And then how do I get rid of that? Just always free the bird. You see me doing it fast. Most kids get pretty good. Okay, so once you have the perfect cross, this is your goal. Get the perfect cross, no extra yellows. Once you have the perfect cross, you have to look at the sides. You see the side here? And find a side with no yellow. That has yellow. That side has yellow. That side has a yellow. But this side is clean, no yellow. You have to find that side and then free the bird. Open the cage. bird flies, close the cage, bird flies, open the cage, bird flies back in, close the cage. And after the perfect cross, okay, after the perfect cross, only after you do the perfect cross and find the side with no yellow, there will always appear a yellow right there. You have to turn it so that the yellow is now in your left hand. You see how it's now in this corner? Free the bird one more time, and finally, the yellow will solve. Sound good?